What are we doing?
We're going to check that the motor is healthy. There's no fault codes before we do a run.
Before we do the power run.
Okay, so tank vent, that's fine.
So what, we clear the codes?
There was no codes, which is a good thing.
Okay.
So there's no vinyls, mechanical jam or anything like that.
Right.
Which is a good thing. Normally, if it jams up, then you have no vinyls.
Right.
Clearly you have vinyls because there was nothing.
Yeah. We're going to be doing a power run now, and it's like pretty much a year later that we've been to MPC. And the only difference was when we did the power run before, we did it completely stock. It made 150 kilowatts and 281 newtons. Then we did a decat. It made 148.9 kilowatts, somewhere around there, and 281 newtons. So it picked up a little bit of newtons, dropped a little bit of kilowatts. 1 year later, car hasn't technically been serviced. I've done rallycross, I've done drags, I've done track days, I've done time attack. And general hooning around.
Whose fault is that though, that the car's not serviced?
So what Ashik over here did, we fitted the M50, yeah?
Yeah, the M50 intake.
M50 intake, excuse the dust.
Goes to your intake. So that's the final part that I need to secure still. And then I can put it on.
Fitted the M50 intake, which our good friend Mr. Ernest Page gifted me. Thank you very much, Mr. Page.
What's up, guys?
And so the point of this is to see what the intake is actually going to do, because a lot of people are talking about the M50 intake gives you 10, 15, however many kilowatts, but the torque apparently drops. So we're going to put that to the test. We're going to see what the truth is, and let's find out. So just to mention as well, besides the decat, we fitted the intake. And the only other change was the Alice diff. It's a 2.9 ratio, which is the same ratio that's in the car, that came out with the car, but Alice. So it shouldn't affect the way the car delivers the power, but that's the only change. Besides, okay, 17-inch wheels versus 15-inch wheels, cosmetics, not going to affect the car. Your numbers, Ashik, what you predict?
155. Rather play it safe.
Torque was 281.
260, 265.
Let's see. But the torque is not. I do think that you're going to have to look at the timing of the torque. So if anything gets dropped,
see. Way less. Way less kilowatt. But I'm upset, man. I'm like super upset because
So
of this car.
Where are we now? So we've done the dyno, the power run. Car's made 151 kilowatts and 267 newtons. So in terms of kilowatts from the last dyno, we've gained 2 kilowatts and we've dropped 14 more or less newtons. So we always knew we were going to drop newtons, but the main thing was that we were going to gain kilowatts. I do feel the car drives differently, but once again, I don't want to say that, you know, it's in my head. I want to do show proof, you know. But we kind of, it is a bit of a myth buster in a way.
I'm kind of disappointed because I know there's more in her.
Yeah.
I know there's more in her, and I want to fiddle with the timing, and I think she's due for the service as well.
That it is. It's been a year of hard driving and hard abuse and hard racing. So it is due for the service, definitely. I'm sure the plugs are probably
Fouled already by now.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the service, we'll do the timing
and the valve cover.
and the valve cover gasket. And then we'll be back. So stay tuned for part 3.
Was it part 3 or 4?
Part 3.5. Cheers.
Right.